Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, to this Q&A stream. How is everyone doing? This is the second stream this week. As I've kind of introduced the idea, but unfortunately there was the PlayStation Network outage like 2 weeks ago, so I didn't do it on the Saturday, unfortunately, but I did it on the Sunday. So yeah, basically to introduce you guys to the idea, I'm gonna stream every other Saturday. So basically this Saturday we have a stream, next Saturday we don't, and then the Saturday in 2 weeks we're gonna have another stream. Yeah, so basically that's how it's gonna work. And of course the weekly Wednesday stream, plural, is also going to be a thing. Hello, 10 Pilots. Hello, Elephant Puppet. Hello, Finfin Games. Hello, Nick. Hello, Keegan. Hello, 4-piece chicken nuggets. Mac nuggets, sorry. It's very specific. These ones are from McDonald's. Hi, Quackers. Welcome to the stream. All right. How is everyone today? Hi Chris, welcome to the stream. I've had a pretty cool day so far, actually. I've seen my dad, actually. I've spent the afternoon with my dad. We went to the cinema. We went to see, so in French it's called The Monkey, but I suppose it's also The Monkey in English as well. It's the one from a Stephen King novel, I believe. What's my mustache skincare routine? It's not actually skin, my bad. Well, actually, since we're here, the monkey. Doing good, just making an oversized show building. Yes, I saw that for your Dance I could actually say it in French, actually, because it's French. For your Danse Macabre inspired build. I saw that on Discord. By the way, if anyone's not on the Discord, the link is in the description. Hello, MDis. Welcome to the stream. So yes, you can see the way I do my trick here with the welcome screen. This didn't the Q&A. Okay, so actually, let's talk about that. So, if you guys remember, or maybe you don't, because the video didn't work at all at the time. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream, man. Basically, when I announced the contest, I also announced a Q&A, and I think this kind of went under the radar, and for the longest time I was like, do I do a video or whatever? Like, what's the format that I should use for this Q&A? And basically the idea that I had is that I could do it on stream. So basically the things that you could see on the thumbnail is literally that, those little cards that I've made in game. And basically I've placed them all across the current version of Camtasso Park. And so basically we're going to be visiting Camtasso Park as we go. So it's going to be really, really interesting. So yes, we're gonna start with the questions that have been asked from people in the past. So about a month ago, I believe, and so of course we're going to react together to the questions as we go. I've not prepared any answer whatsoever. I know what the questions are, but yeah, actually let's do a few from the chat just to interact a little bit, but just before we get going. So I saw one first. I saw Elephant Puppet saying, what's your favorite game? My favorite game is Outer Wilds. This is a wonderful this is not the kind of game that you want to be spoiled, like you don't want to be spoiled when you experience the game for the first time. So yes, go in blind, but basically it's space exploration and space archaeology, and it's great. It's really great. I love it. What else? My mustache skin. I should stop saying skincare routine, but yeah, my mustache hair routine, I suppose. It's not much. Honestly, it's not much. It's basically every other day. I have this. It's not really a shampoo, is it? It's sort of a shampoo, actually. that I put on the mustache that I put on every other day. So yeah, that's about it. What else? What else? What else? To start my questions for this evening, do you like beer? I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people. I do not like beer. This is not my kind of thing, actually. I'm more of a cocktail person. I was very much into wine until I had like a really bad few years with wine. And so, yeah, basically, wine kind of gives me a headache. Beer, I just don't like the taste of it. I do appreciate the it's already a weird thing, and it's great because we're gonna have a few food-based questions, so this is great. But yeah, no, I'm more into cocktails. I'm more into Moscow mules, pina coladas. What else? Well, basically, those are my two go-to drinks. Alcoholic drinks. This is great. This is the start of the drink. The start of the stream, and we're already talking about alcoholic drinks. What is going on? Hey, Alban, welcome to the stream, man. Okay, let's do a few more. What new coasters do you want to see in the game? I assume. I definitely like my big bucket list coaster for now would be. I mean, I assume we're gonna get it soon-ish, just because of the unthemed trains. But yeah, I assume we're gonna get the Vekoma MK1101, so probably this. But for my personal picks, because that's more of a .NET kind of thing, really, I would say the Max Striker probably, and the two types of single rail. You know, the RMC one and the Hot Racer from Intamin. That would be my my picks. No spoilers. No worry. I won't spoil Outer Wilds. I'm not. I cherish this experience so much because it changed my life for the better. Yeah, so I will. My experience wasn't spoiled, so I definitely do not want to spoil anyone with that thing. But I do encourage you guys to play Outer Wilds. It's literally, at least for me, it has been life-changing. When will the coaster trains be in the workshop if they aren't? What do you mean, Nick? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Is Mystic the best builder? Yes, he is. He is the best builder, probably. Especially with the new thing you've, well, with your Islands of Adventure recreation, first of all, but also the new build you've put on the Discord. I think it was this morning for us, so last night for you. This was awesome, actually. My custom trains. Do you guys want that? Do you guys want to see my custom trains on the workshop? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Sorry, I'm my battery is a bit low after this afternoon, but I'll manage. Don't worry. What's my favorite coaster type? Oof, that is I don't really have one, really. Are you... I suppose if you look at my top, it probably would be the Vekoma MK1101, really. So the new gen sit-down Vekoma, essentially. Definitely rocket cars, hell yeah. Okay, well, remind me after the stream, because I'm not gonna do it on stream. I have to to entertain you guys, but yeah. Do remind me on the Discord after the stream. I'll probably do something tomorrow or later tonight if I do. If I can. Let's see. It looks like the questions are over, so let's get started with the questions that have been asked about a month ago. So we have Error who is asking, would you eat lemon cheese with a side of small corn and drink a banana beignet shake? Why did I want to start with this? Lemon cheese. What the hell is lemon cheese, guys? Is that a thing? Like I'm not big into cheese, so it's not my kind of thing. Small corn kind of feels alright, so I guess I'd eat that. But a banana beignet shake, like what is that? Probably not. It sounds disgusting. Let's move on. What's my favorite French dish? This is from NH99. Good question, actually. What are like French dishes that you guys have in mind? Because like to me, I can't do the difference between a regular dish and a French dish. Do you guys have any idea? What is your favorite French dish, actually? If you have any. It's actually a pretty hard question. Mystic is saying beignet. Chris is saying coq au vin. Nick is saying baguette. Dan is also saying baguette. Thomas is also saying baguette. And Dan is spamming baguettes emoji. Actually, speaking of emojis, guys, now we have this one. This one from the thumbnail. So if you guys want to use that. Oh my God, you're a cook for Peace Chicken McNuggets. You knew a lot of French. Okay, let's see. I guess I like snails, like escargot. I think I like that. Not like a lot. I love the ratatouille. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Crepe as well. Crepe is cool. But yeah, I don't really have a... Mystic is saying my favorite French dish is yen. Okay, we're talking about food. Invite me to dinner first, and then we can, you know... Quiche Lorraine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, quiche Lorraine is not really my thing. Yeah, I think, like, ratatouille would be the thing that I like the most in the list that For Your Peace Chicken McNuggets has told us. So yeah, I would say the ratatouille would be it. Yeah, I remember like it was years ago when the restaurant first opened, but at the ratatouille restaurant, you know, Cher Ami in the ratatouille area in Disneyland Paris. They used to do the ratatouille exactly like in the movie, and it's absolutely awesome. It was delicious. Hi Shane, welcome man. You'll be lurking, no worries. Is there a good French fish? Not sure. I'm not a fish person. See, that's the thing. I'm like a French fish meal. Like, I suppose yes. Oh, actually, I think I know. I think I know what I like because it's like typical from the north of France, and I'm pretty sure that Belgians would have this too. But it's called moule frites. It's basically mussels and fries, which is just with mayo. It's probably my favorite thing, really. Yeah, French fries. But that's the thing. If you ask the Belgians, they'll say that fries are actually Belgian, and actually from someone who is from the north of France, like I am, I would say the exact same thing. To me, like, fries are actually Belgian. And in fact, the big tradition that we have around fries here in the north of France is mostly coming from Belgium because of the proximity and the history of the place. So, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, NH, I suppose I would have to say the moule frite, the mussels and fries with a little bit of mayo as well. Absolutely amazing. Probably love that. Or the ratatouille from the 2014 version of the Cher Ami restaurant at Disneyland Paris. So, next up, we have World of Frills. Is there a secret lore behind the 1608 and is it being turned into a film soon? Well, I hope not, because that would be the film of my birth, and that would be not a great film. Yeah, it is my birthday, essentially, 1608. I was born on Roller Coaster Day, actually, of all days, which is a really cool coincidence that I didn't plan at all, but yeah, it is a cool coincidence. I don't think that I've ever been on a roller coaster on my birthday, which is actually kind of a bit of a shame. But yeah, no, definitely. Actually, I would love it if the film was about roller coasters. I'm 417 years old. Did you just calculate that on the top of your head? From the top of your head? How do you guys say it? You get what I mean. Off the top of your head, I think it is. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, no, I was not born in 1608. Don't worry. I was born on the 16/08. So for non-Americans, for Americans, it's the non-American way of doing the day, the month, and usually there's the year as well. So yeah, no, sorry, it's not being turned into a film. Technically, my old channel is the film of my birthday, of me. I believe. Yeah, look at that. Look at the timing as well. Love that. Love that. I'm thinking of. Just a little side note here, as I'm walking around the park live. I'm kind of thinking of going back to the more Serene Gardens kind of style of making videos, you know, like live commentary, but also a little bit of cinematics. I think it could be a really cool thing. Whee! Anyway, next question. Aerotech is... Oh my god, what was my voice doing here? Aerotech is asking, where did your love for theme parks... You also have your birthday in August, 4-piece chicken McNuggets. That's awesome. Yeah, we're lions. Leos, sorry. That's great. I don't believe in what is it? Astrology? Astrology? Yeah, it's definitely not astronomy, so it must be astrology. Yeah, I'm not into that at all. But yeah. No way, I also have a birthday this year. No way! Actually, some people do not. Funnily enough. People who are born on the 29th of February. Actually, I'm saying that, but I don't even know if this year is... Hold on. No, okay. So, yeah, Aerotech is asking, where did your love for theme parks come from? Kind of a lot of places, really. I suppose the first thing would be my father getting my family to Disneyland Paris a lot when I was a kid. So there's a lot of that, definitely. Again, my dad also putting me in front of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 when I was a kid on a really, really old computer as well. But it really helped me because with more of the creative aspect, I suppose, even though I like the parts that I made back then were terrible. So yeah, that would be the two main not inspirations, two main sources, I suppose. And then actually, when I I'd say 2017 to about, let's say 2021, 2022, I would say. I kind of didn't like, it's not that I didn't love theme parks, but I kind of went away from them, you know. I didn't really care about them because I had my baccalaureate to do. It's like the big final thing of high school, um, and everything, and had other things in my mind. So yeah, no, definitely glad that my life has brought me back to this world, because it's definitely a world that I love and a world that I have fun in. So yeah, definitely something that I love doing. Next question, as we are entering Bodies Bay, we have Urlauber. What's your favorite coaster at Phantasialand? I'm not gonna make friends on these questions, am I? I suppose Fly, even though like they're what's the word? Neck and neck, I suppose. With Terran. Yeah, I really do love Fly. It's just it was the first coaster that I rode in Phantasialand, actually, and really like set the bar really high, and I feel like I just went down from there, just because oh, hey, Earl Albert, I didn't know you were in the chat, man. But yeah, definitely Fly. It's not that I don't like Terran or don't like Black Mamba. Like, literally, if you look at my top, actually, let me look at that real quick because I don't remember. There we go. So Fly is 4th and Terran is 5th. So they're like neck and neck. Is that the way they're like? So yeah, Black Mamba actually used to be in the top 10 as well. If I look at my full top, where is it? There it is. Yeah, Black Mamba is literally 11th. So before I rode Nemesis Reborn and Voltron and everything, I believe it was, and Troy as well. So I believe it was 7th Black Mamba, which is crazy. And Fly and Terran used to be my top 2 and top 3. So crazy, absolutely crazy. I love Black Mamba, but to me, Nemesis Reborn is just that much better. I feel like the elements are way more interesting, and Black Mamba is kind of drawn out towards the end. So yeah, it's like really powerful at first, and then once it gets into the rolls and the spaghetti bowl, I'm not a fan of that. Whereas Nemesis Reborn is like constant force, and it's shorter, but it works better for the coaster that it is. Black Mamba is so cool with the near misses, especially because I'm like 195. You know, I'm 195 centimeters, so that's 6'4" for you Americans, and yeah, it's really strange to ride a ride that has such a low clearance, but while being like at the edge of it, it's really freaky because you feel like you're gonna hit everything. So yeah, definitely insane. Last train of the night on Nemesis back row is pure insanity. I didn't do a night ride, but when we went last year with Corvus, Antonio, Flooded, and Birdie, we both days that we were there, I believe we had last train both days, which was just crazy, or one of the last at the very least. And the thing was just powering through the layout. That helix around the monorail support is just absolutely. I'm not even sure it's around the monorail support. I just assumed that it is, but it probably isn't. Do you like the near misses on Fly or on Black Mamba more? I don't feel like there are any near... I don't know. Can I can't think of a near miss on Fly actually. Whereas Black Mamba, I have like very very vivid memories of actual near misses. So yeah. So I would definitely say Black Mamba, but Fly is more the technology, the land, the feeling as well. I love. I Okay, so this is an unpopular opinion, but I love flying coasters. I just feel like B&Ms are not really interesting, you know. Either not really interesting or too intense. Like the only other one I've done, well, I've done Galactica, obviously at Alton Towers, but I've also done in 2017 Manta with the is it a pretzel roll? Pretzel loop, sorry. Which is never want to experience that again. I will probably, but it's it's way too intense, and I feel like it's not my kind of ride. You know, I'm not really into intensity in coasters. I've just said that. I've just said that I loved Nemesis Reborn, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like intensity. But I've only got like used to intensity after Leg Coaster, so maybe my opinion on Monta would change. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Let's go towards the next. But as intense as Ba Express. Hold on, I have to do it right. Bah Express. Yeah, way too intense. I actually remember when we were there at Europa Park with Corvus and Antonio. We went on it because Antonio and Corv needed the cred, and I had my Voltron T-shirt, which actually I have on today. And the lady that was the op saw my T-shirt, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's the most intense ride compared to Voltron. Like Voltron is nothing next to it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm gonna my pants." Yeah, so yeah, really fun moment. I love Europa Park. It's my favorite park like ever. I feel like everyone there is so nice. I feel like it's so consumer friendly, and I love parks that are consumer friendly, really. So yeah. There we go. Anyway, Arch J. I don't think they're in the chat. Oh, Quackers is back. Welcome back, Quackers. Arch J is asking, if you could resurrect any defunct coaster permanently, what would you pick? I don't think this counts as defunct, but just because it's my answer, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say either the Mission 2 version or the Earth to the Moon version of Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris. Like, because the Hyperspace Mountain layover, it was supposed to be only a layover. Is that how it's called? Whatever. The makeover, whatever you want to call it, was only supposed to last like not a while, and they never changed it back. Since 2017, so it's been 8 years, I believe, which is crazy. Almost 8 years. I think it was in May that it opened. So yeah, crazy to think about the fact that, I mean, it has to be working, but I hate that. Like I've never done the original Earth to the Moon version because I was way too young at the time, but I remember Mission 2 being amazing, absolutely amazing. Hey Broccoli, welcome to the stream, man. Oh, you're just dropping in to do the new emoji. That's peak Broccoli right here. I was wearing my Hyperion shirt, queuing for Voltron, and the guy doing the lockers recognized it, and we proceeded to chat about. Yeah, Europa Park is like another level. I feel like everyone there is really, really passionate about what they do. Like they want to be there, you know. It's not like Six Flags Up where they're just like teenagers and they're like, oh yeah, give me my pay, and they do like the bare minimum. It's really really pleasant to have like a park that feels a park staff that feels as passionate as you are when you go to Europa Park. Yeah, definitely. I kind of have that feeling with Phantasialand as well, but unfortunately, I feel like Phantasialand, it's not as well versed in other languages than Fort Park is, because Europa Park, sorry. So yeah. Yeah, actually some of the operators at Alton Towers, I've seen that. Just like, damn it, what's it called? You're gonna help me on that, Dan. The powered coaster, the mine. What is it? I have it on the tip of my tongue. But that ride, basically, I love the energy at that ride. Runaway Mine Train, thank you. Yeah, Runaway Mine Train, just like every time you get to the station, because it does like 2 or 3 laps, it depends on the weight, I suppose, but every time they say choo choo, like it's hilarious and it gets you in the mood every time. It's just awesome. I love that. I love that kind of energy at theme parks. Hey .net, welcome to the stream. Was eating fries, so that explains why I'm late. Oh yeah, I want to be eating fries. Actually, I ate fries this... Yeah, whatever, moving on! We have one from Smudgy in the same kind of idea as the previous one. If you could bring back any coaster model, what would it be? Actually, that is another really hard one because I'm not that nostalgic of any model. Hey, Dark Seas! Let me have a think about it. It was a bad idea, but I remember riding when I was a kid I don't even know what manufacturer that is. Hold on, let me search on RCDB real quick. But it's called Vertigo at Walibi Belgium. Like, it lasted maybe 2 seasons max. Let me see, Walibi Belgium... It's totally defunct. This is probably my rarest cred. Yeah, it opened on the 14th of June 2007 and closed on the 19th of May. I don't even know how that works because the season was over for a while. 2008. So that's insane. But yeah, it's called Vertigo. It's from, oh my god, Doppelmayr, yeah. And it's called a mountain glider. It was crazy, and I don't even know why they did that. Like, it's such a crazy ride. But basically, imagine if you had like a zip line coaster. That's the best way I could describe that. In the skyline of Walibi Belgium. It was tall. I believe it was taller than Conda if I look at it. Yes, it was taller than Conda. It was like 5 meters taller than Conda. It was crazy. Crazy. Like, it's a weird one, definitely. It was definitely not an interesting coaster. It was taller than Conda. I believe Conda... Hold on, since I'm on Walibi Belgium. Let's actually look at that together. Yeah, Conda is just 50 meters, like 5 meters more. So technically, Walibi Belgium had a taller coaster before Conda. Oh, the end of day report. Yeah, that's just crazy. It was definitely the tallest. Like, just imagine that. I was 7 when I rode this. I was like poopy my pants. Literally. It was crazy. So yeah, if you guys don't know about that, I'm just gonna put a link in the chat for you guys, so you guys can check it out. There you go. Yes, I do have that cred.net. Thanks to my dad, actually. I didn't want to go on it because I was like so scared of it. So yeah, I suppose I would bring that back because I would really like to see a good one of those, even though I don't care that would be a good one of those. I feel like they went for the theme park route, and I feel like that's not a good idea. I feel like if the manufacturer targeted, you know, mountain resorts, kind of like the vegan alpine coasters do, I feel like yeah they could do that. They could have done that to survive, but I believe they never made roller coasters again. You guys are saying that the ads are a pain. Is the ad alright? Yeah, remember guys, if as .NET says, the ads are my main way of getting revenue, and remember that technically you're watching this for free. So yeah, basically since I'm doing this with my life now, it really helps me if you guys don't skip ads and whatever. It really would mean a lot to me. So yeah, that's why you might have, I don't really know if anyone could actually mark the time where they got the ad. So let's say yeah, I do get more if you don't skip it. Essentially, the way it works is if I have a bigger retention time on the ad, I get more money. That's basically how this works. So yeah. Basically. Anyway, enough ad talk. I really don't like talking about money and everything, but yeah, it does help me. So now we have McFrosty. What is your favorite real-life coaster, and have you ever thought about recreating it? Yes. Yes, I have thought about recreating it, and it is, why am I saying it was? It is Voltron at the moment. I have my Voltron shirt as well. It's great. Yeah, it is Voltron, and I love Voltron, like, everything about it. Literally everything. Even the roughness, quote-unquote. I really do love this. What can I say about it? Yes, I did think about recreating it. In Planet Coaster 1, I was, like, halfway through the layout, and then I just started something else. I believe I just started Marvelous Realms at the time, the second version. So yeah, never went around to finish that, unfortunately. I feel like it could have been a really great project. Never say never. Maybe if they do Digital Dan probably will do it quicker than I do. I'm a really slow builder. But yeah, no, I definitely did think about recreating it. I did not finish the recreation. Actually, if you look at my abandoned project series from the end of Planet Coaster, you could actually find it. I showcased it. Wait, hold on. When you say Kingda, you say Ka. Ka! You said Kingda. I'm gonna say it in the chat. Just to... There you go. Ka. It's so weird seeing myself on the top left of my screen. Anyway, Harley plays, would you ever consider doing a recreation, or will you just stick to original creations? I feel Luke is saying, don't complain about building slow, I built slower than you. Honestly, if you build slower than me, that yeah, that might be like turtle slow, you know what I mean? Which is funny because, you know, turtles. But yeah, anyway, the question, would you ever consider doing a recreation, or will you just stick to original creations? I have attempted to do some recreations in the past. While I enjoyed the mirroring, not really mirroring, you know, the mimetism. In French, that's how we would call it. But yeah, the mimetism. I don't know if that word exists in English. But yeah, I've almost done a Tonnerre de Zeus recreation from Parc Astérix, Voltron as well. We just talked about that. What else? That's about it, really. So I don't know. I feel like if I were to take real life coasters and do something with them, I would probably like put my own twist on them. Like say tomorrow the MK1101 came out, I would probably do something like, what if Goodurix was a new gen Vekoma? Or oh, actually that's something I did in my abandoned project on Planet Coaster 1. Or what else? What if Tonnerre de Zeus was an RMC? That would be a nice idea as well. So yeah, more not like one for one recreations, but like my own interpretation of those. Or maybe like, what if Werewolf at Wallaby Belgium was an RMC? That would be interesting, right? Like I really feel like, hey Harley, welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's basically more of what I would do, not like one for one recreations probably, but yeah, definitely my own interpretation of those. I would definitely like to do that. Harry Gilbert, will you ever move to Planet Coaster on PC? For people who have been coming to the chat regularly during the streams, thanks for answering. No worries, Harley. Like you asked that a little while ago now, so it's only natural that I would answer that. But yeah, so will you ever move to Planet Coaster on PC? For those who have been catching the live stream, Pearl, this is the 5th actually. This is insane. I've been streaming for about a month now, actually. Now that I think about it. You know that I plan to move to PC eventually. I don't know when that will be because it takes a freaking lot amount of money. Like it's a huge amount of money that I don't have. So yeah, it'll take a while. I don't think it's gonna be this year, to be honest. But yeah, I do plan to get there someday, and I definitely want to do that in the sense that I want to do bigger projects, essentially. I'm tired of like thinking about the percentage every time. I feel like it's kind of slowing me, not only slowing me down, but I also do less of what I would like to do because I have the percentage on the bottom of the screen right now. So yeah, that's why I want to move to PC. I don't know when this will be, if it's gonna be soon, if it's gonna be late, but yeah, it's definitely a plan of mine. Yeah, I've seen a question from .NET. Yeah, by the way, like I'm gonna answer that .NET because we don't have a lot right now, but I'm gonna do live questions at the end of the planned questions, essentially. Don't worry about that. So yes, Jan, may I add a short question quickly? Do you think the MK1101 will be in the next update? I would love it if it was. Like, no, don't worry. I will answer your question now. .NET. Yeah, I am replying now. Don't worry. Since we don't have a lot of questions now, I'm just going to get through it, and then we'll do more questions together later on. Yeah, I would love it if it was. Like literally, I would flip. Like do a flip. No, for real. Especially after seeing your interpretation of the train, I feel like there's such a good opportunity for us to do like great stuff that we cannot do because of the Top Gun train at the moment. So yeah, I would love to see it. Do I think that it's gonna be in the next update? Honestly, it probably will be 50-50. If not in the next update, it might be in the part 3 of the stock trains. So we'll have to see. Again, like, I don't have early access to those stuff, just because you didn't convince me. I just like, I have my own opinions, you know. But yeah, there is no confirmed part 3 yet. But I feel like it is definitely something that would be a possibility. So that's why I'm saying that. But I would love to see it like as soon as possible. Like, if I could have that in the like before the end of Camtasso Park, I would be able to do something that's not with the Top Gun train in the Viking area, and that would make my life so much easier. How about the unlocked? Do you think they'll mention it in the unlocked? Again, 50-50. It just depends. Actually, that... No. Probably not. I feel like they'll focus on the new slide physics to next week. So I don't think they'll focus on the stock coasters. Or maybe they'll mention it like quickly, like, oh yeah, we have this, we have that. But I feel like they'll definitely focus on the new slide physics in the next Unlocked. Because it's the big thing of the update, right? And yeah. I need the freaking Intamin Blitz and Max Striker Coaster in this game. Why hasn't Frontier answered our prayers? Well, because they're busy fixing and improving the game first, you know. I feel like to have new, like actual new content, not fixing or tweaking stuff, they need to get the game into the state it should have launched in, essentially. And it's fine, like personally I'm totally fine with that, especially because I've been really happy with the update so far. Especially with the hotfix that they've done on Wednesday. Like, it was absolutely crazy that they fixed the what's it called, the building route problem. Like, we couldn't access, basically. Hold on, let me show you real quick. Oh, I'm back in Mexico now. But if I were to edit something right there, I couldn't access the tabs right here, which was a huge deal, and they fixed that in like 6 days. So yeah, they're definitely responsive, and they're definitely listening to us as well, which is awesome. And I feel like the game has a bright future, even though a lot of people are really pessimistic about the game at the moment. I'm not. So I would like to spread the word, you know, spread the positivity and the optimism around this game that I have. If you're not optimistic, that's fine. It's your opinion, you know. But yeah, that's definitely my opinion. What's that? Hold on. I wonder if they will also listen to the random guy stalking them on Instagram. I mean, they did send you an email recently, so that's something. Where are spring launches? I don't know. Honestly, personally, again, that's not something that I mind, because the game is already amazing. The game is already better than Planet Coaster, which to me is literally the point of a sequel, so yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Tubby the Noodles is... I do hope that they make RNC stock trains some random coaster fan. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I do agree with that. Just because of the lights on those, they're just disgusting. You can't change those in Planet Coaster 2. So yeah, they definitely need to do something about that, for sure. Anyway, Toby the Noodles. How do you do the cinematics in game? Well, let me show you. essentially you need a controller to do the movements that I do. But yeah, basically I just do that kind of thing. And that looks good, you know. Basically you can spin around a central point with a controller, so you have that really fluid movement. And you can even use that with the... hold on, let me do a cool thing live here. Like that, for example. Like really slight movement. And I suppose you also mean what... how I do the speed build thing. Let me show you real quick with a few items that I delete. So basically the thing I do is press square, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, then do a little spin like this, and then redo. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit hard, so sometimes I have to redo it, but basically that's how I do it. It's really easy. Not much to it, but the effect is awesome, and I'm really glad that I found that. It really makes the game that much more... well, the footage, sorry, that much better, so yeah. Next question. Sausagehead! Yay! I love when Sausagehead interacts with the community. What would be your dream Planet Coaster 2 update? Well, while I can't talk. Sorry. Again, my battery is really low, but what would be yours, guys? While I answer, you can spam the chat with whatever you want in the game. But maybe Frontier is listening, who knows? But my personal pick would be hotels and restaurants. I feel like they're a massive thing. That even the current like shops that we have in the game, we don't even have fries. We don't have water, which is like a basic need for humans. So yeah, I definitely need a bigger overhaul and more content on that side of the game. I'm kind of happy with the amount of coasters that we have. I'm also happy with how the game behaves so far. So yeah, definitely like a massive update, adding actual hotels and actual restaurants like they have in Planet Zoo, where you can see kitchens and tables where guests are gonna sit at and eat their thing, and that's just absolutely amazing. Anyway, let's look at what you guys have said. MK1101.net is saying, obviously. A Fury Guy is saying swing launches. .net is also saying Blitz with swing launches. Shooting dark rides. Hotels and restaurants. Striker and swing launches. Yeah, and Jossum looks so good, by the way. Thank you, man. Thanks. Anything other than the MK1101 and Vekoma flyers, those can wait a few years. You're wrong, Dan. You're wrong for that, man. Vertical chain lift drop on coasters? Oh, like, yeah, right. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say it because spoilers, but yeah, I do get what you mean. Fortunately, I haven't been on it, but I have been spoiled. Yeah, some cool things in there, but I feel like those are not a lot. So I feel like we're like this close to having a really like complete game, if that makes any sense. It's already complete in my opinion. Just needs to be fixed here and there. Anyway, next up we have Fog. What have been... okay, that is a funny one. What have been the most unusual or specific pieces of inspiration for something you've built? So you guys know this, actually. And I'm gonna show it to you as we get to the the aquatic area, the station reef. But yeah, as I get to my toilets, I love going to theme park toilets, which is an Instagram page with a lot of, well, theme park toilets, just to get inspiration from that and to know, like, sorry, I saw something in the chat and I'm gonna answer that in a second. Yeah, I just love looking at toilets, which is a weird thing to say, but I would say that is the most unusual piece of inspiration I had. Fury Guy is saying, I think everyone in this chat knows what coaster. See, that's the thing. You shouldn't assume, because now you see people are literally spoiling it in the chat. Guys, spoilers are not cool. Keep them to yourselves. Please. Genuinely. For me, it's London Victoria train station. I have no idea what that is, but sure, why not? Yeah, I feel like, especially as someone who loves movies, like I don't go to the cinema that much these days because I can't really afford it because of the YouTube thing and, you know, saving for the PC, whatever. But yeah, it's fine, look, but, you know, in the future, spoiling isn't just not cool. But yes, talking about that, as a fan of cinema, I feel like everyone is just spoiling everything every time, and I feel like surprise is not as valued as it was at in like when I was a kid or whatever. It's not to say that it was better when I was a kid. I don't want to be a boomer like that, but I definitely feel like spoilers spoil things essentially. Yeah. So yeah, spoilers are not cool, and definitely go in blind every time. Yeah, and the boomer. Hey, Jack, we've done your question. So your question was at the beginning. So yeah, basically it's my birthday, the 1608. But welcome to the chat, World of Frills. That's Jack, by the way. I'm gonna call him World of Frills because otherwise you guys aren't gonna get don't worry, man. It's absolutely fine if you missed it. Now you're there, and you're gonna be able to ask me live questions in a few minutes. I'm sure. We have Ika Nika, which I have to stop saying that. Who is a German YouTuber? Where do you get your inspiration and ideas from? Honestly, anywhere is fair game. Like, usually. At first, it's an idea that I have in my mind, you know. Well, actually, that's what he's asking after that. Do you come up with everything yourself, or do you browse the internet searching for these? I usually my inspiration is just me having an idea and writing it down and letting it, you know, rest for a little while. And then coming back to it when I have to, I don't know, build it for example, that thing, hydroelectric, was an idea that I've had since the beginning of Contasso Park, and I was like, okay, how do I work on, like, how does one start building a Haas topspin, essentially, and a themed one at that. And so basically the things that I started looking at, well, not even looking at, but remembering, essentially, Talakan from Phantasialand, or what else? That I don't know if it's Asgard or Thor or whatever, but I feel like it's sad. It's not on Motion Gate. It's sad. I do not remember which park it was, but it's somewhere in the Emirates. Uh, yeah, it's like you need to look to remember something from your mind, pick from your mind first, and then if you need references, obviously you can like Google images or Google stats perhaps or POVs for coasters. So yeah, definitely it comes from my brain first, and then I kind of try to find out more about that idea, you know, add to that idea, whether it is from my own brain or from the internet, from talking to other people about it. So yeah, that's how I go about it essentially. Hold on, the chat has been. Yan, what is your least favorite coaster? We're about to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's Mars. Yeah, it's Mars at Energylandia. Silex is saying, "Hey Yan, nice to see that you have already finished the complete park and are still in a good mood. Greetings. This is absolutely not finished, man, but thanks." Absolutely hilarious, but yeah, it's like half a park, man. But that's fine. That's fine. It is looking good. Not gonna lie. I like Camtassa Park. I really do. Like it definitely is my favorite park that I've done so far. What is your favorite theme park soundtrack and why is it? It's not Hex. Sorry. It's actually, what is it? Probably Chiapas. Probably Chiapas. Yes, that's the one, Luke. That's exactly the one I was talking about. Chiapas or Galactica? A Fury guy is saying, really, Mars is your least favorite. Viking at Energylandia is a straight up spinning wild mouse with OTSRs. I swear, I had so much fun on Viking. Like, if you look at my POV on Viking, it's insane. Insane. Like, this was literally one of the first POVs I filmed with the Insta360, and I just absolutely love the spinning aspect that I did with that camera. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. It's so funny as well because I don't know. Sometimes I do enjoy a rough ride. I'm a weird guy like that. I don't enjoy roughness on woodies. Actually, that's something I realized. Actually, it depends. It depends, because technically Troy is actually kind of rough, but it's like my number 9, top 9. Let's see. Yeah, it is my top 9 at the moment. Yeah. Galactica Towers. Yes, it's awesome. Not the ride. The ride itself, it's kind of boring. But the soundtrack, like if you listen to the actual official soundtrack, it's like gold. Troy has been really bad for the past 2 years. Really? I've been on it, 2 months ago. It was on the 23rd of December. And I feel like it was fine, honestly. Jack is saying Baron 1898 is the best. Actually, from Efteling, I haven't even rode Danse Macabre, but it probably would be Danse Macabre for me. I love that thing so much. Or Fata Morgana as well. Fata Morgana is like such a classic tune. Or Fliegende Holländer as well. It's probably not the Dutch way of saying it, but you know, the Flying Dutchman, whatever. I just attempted to speak Dutch. What else? What else? What else? Start speaking in Nemesis Reborn soundtrack for sure. Nemesis Reborn has a banger soundtrack. Oh goodness, don't get me started on Carnival Festival. Not at all, but you tried. Yeah, I always will try. I feel like I have a better German accent than I have a Dutch accent. I've never practiced the Dutch accent ever. Someone at Toverland actually tried to help me when I was trying to say something, but yeah, I would need to get into it because I really, really do love the Netherlands. It's really a place where I feel at home, even though it's not my home, definitely not. But I feel like, I don't know, Dutch people are really, really welcoming to foreigners, and yeah, that's a cool thing, especially in theme parks. Like at Efteling, everyone is so nice. Everyone is so nice. Even at Walibi Holland, actually, everyone is so nice. And Toverland as well. Everyone is so nice in the Netherlands. Anyway, let's move on with a question from Bentoka. How do you... Yeah, Wallaby mentioned. I love Wallaby Holland. It's such a shame that I don't have that big a budget this year, because I would have loved doing like all the new rides like all over Europe. Anyway, Bentoka asks, how do you translate your ideas into builds? F around and find out. That's basically it. Try to pronounce. Okay, well, let's attempt it. I don't know how you would say the R. Okay, let's. Baron 18. Well, yeah. Okay. That's it. that's all. But yeah, how do I translate my ideas into builds? Yeah, F around and find out, man. It's all there is. That wasn't too bad, thank you. I feel like I went for a more German one, but otherwise, yeah. I feel like the thing I struggle most with in Dutch, well, with like written Dutch language, is the G. Like the G for me is like so weird. I almost actually understood you. You're not so rude. So yeah, just how do I translate my ideas? A lot of trial and error. That's how I do it, and that's why I build so slow as well. Next up, just speak West Flemish, Jan. Just don't say the G. You have an H. Wow. Okay. How about no? I'll just be my good old French self. I see a couple questions. We're almost done, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we're almost done. So I'll get to those questions in a minute. Okay, guys? So Jakub is asking, how do you stay motivated when building? How do you keep your patience? I do not. I actually do not. I sometimes the way I stay motivated is by recognizing the moments when I am not. That's basically how I do it. When I'm not motivated, I will not work on, for example, Camtasso Park. I haven't worked on Camtasso Park in... Actually, that's not true. I've done a little bit this morning, but I haven't since Thursday, I think. Just because I wasn't feeling it, and I don't want to, force myself to do a really bad job. So right now I've done a few other things. I've spent some time away from the game as well, or even from the console. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals because the The second half of season 1 has come out on Friday, so I've done that with my mate. But yeah, that's basically how I stay motivated. It's basically knowing when to step away from the game, or the project in this case, because I've also have been working on a new project that is going to come out like in a long time. But if you're a channel supporter, you're going to be able to see what I do in a few. So yeah, that'll be cool. And last question before we get to the live questions. Blaze the Husky, will you continue Camtasso Park? Well, as you can see, yes, I will continue Camtasso Park. It's just taking a damn long time, but yeah, I will definitely, well, I am continuing Camtasso Park. It's my best project ever. I don't want to leave it behind like I did Marvelous Realms 2. So yeah, I will definitely finish Camtasso Park in like the coming months for sure. And now, Chad, it is your turn to ask. So let's see. I remember that there was a couple questions. Let's go. So Dark Seas is asking, do you have any plans on doing a coaster tour of the USA in your future? I would love to. I would love to do that. But money. Money, you know. I don't have the money to go to the USA. I've been to the USA actually a few times, but it was back when my dad was paying for me, essentially, when I was quite a lot younger actually. It's been 5 years since I've last been to the US. So yeah, I've done most of Florida, although I haven't done Busch Gardens. So yeah, but I would love to at least come back to Florida, do the new things actually that I've not done yet, or the things that I've missed. And then we'll see, actually. We'll see. But yes, I would love to do it. Theme Park Theorist is asking, what is your favorite theme park ever? Well, ever, I don't know about ever. But the current one I have is Europa Park. Just because, in my opinion, they've understood everything about theme parks. Like, they're probably the most customer-friendly park that I know. Even though, like, granted, it's definitely a more premium resort. You know, it's a really, really big resort, but I feel like they really respect the customer in a way that I have not seen in other theme parks. Even that is saying disappointed in Phantasialand. Phantasialand is great, but I feel like they're lacking in a few departments. Like, first of all, I was mentioning that earlier. It's the languages. I feel like everyone in Europa Park speaks at least 2 languages. So maybe German, French, English, and that's the thing as well. As a French person, I felt welcome in a German park, which is like crazy for me to think about. But that's because they're such a big resort, and they're really big into they're really keen on that French-German friendship, which I love. I love my German friends. By the way, if anyone in the chat is German, I love you guys. I love you guys. Genuinely. I love Germany. It's one of my favorite countries in Europe. Actually, I love every country. No, that's not true. That's not true. But yeah, I definitely love Germany. I love the Netherlands. I love Belgium as well. The UK. Like, everywhere that is not France, essentially. But yeah, Phantasialand is definitely Probably second in that list. I don't know. Probably like tied for second place would be Efteling and Fantasyland. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, Luke is asking, I'm going to Disneyland Paris on spring break. What is the best coaster there? To me, it would probably be... It would definitely be, actually, because all the other coasters are pretty much trash. Big Thunder Mountain, which unfortunately, if you're going during spring break, I believe it's going to be closed, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they're doing a big refurb, so yeah, sorry. But second to that, probably Crush's coaster. I really like Crush's coaster. I'm a big Mara Spinner fan, so that might be why. But the capacity on that is like abysmal, so yeah. White Giraffe is asking, can you recommend something random? Can I? Let's see. Yes. I love cucumbers with balsamic vinegar that I dip in mashed potatoes. And I really recommend that. It's a weird thing that I love doing. I haven't done it for years, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, cucumbers, salad, obviously, with balsamic vinegar, and dip that in mashed potatoes. It's delicious. And most people don't believe me when I say that, but it is. It really is. Marvelous Realms mentioned. Yeah, I love mentioning Marvelous Realms. Marvelous Realms, I feel like, is my cornerstone, like, playing Planet Coaster in general. I feel like I come back to Marvelous Realms every so often, in my thoughts, obviously. Just because it taught me so much, even though because they were two parks. They were two huge failures to me. So yeah. A new flying taxi. I need the piece count, man. Sorry. Errors is saying, Marvel Rivals, me play Jeff the Surface Shark. Yes, Jeff the Land Shark is awesome. It's my second main, actually. I'm not maining him. I'm maining Invisible Woman. I love Invisible Woman. I love playing support. I was a huge support in Overwatch when I used to play back in 2017. And so yeah, I love playing support. I'm a really good support. Even though I don't play ranked, I don't like ranked. I don't like the pressure of it. I'm more of a casual one. But yeah, that's why I love Jeff as well, because he's so funny. Jan, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games unlimited games? What? What is that question? What is that question, Keegan? You just brain farted me, man. I don't like bacon, so games. Any Defunct coasters, Dan asks, any Defunct coasters that you're sad you'll never get to ride? Let me have a think about it. The easy answer would be King the Caw. But I feel like that's too easy. I feel like there is a coaster that's really dear to my heart that I've never ridden, and that I never will be able to. I don't know, actually. Well, King the Caw is one. Like that's the safe answer. I don't know. I really don't know. Like on the fly right now, I can only think about King the Caw. I... Yours is Dododonpa. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Even though I don't want to get my... I probably... This is something actually that I'm kind of scared about. Is going one day to Japan and not being... like being too tall. Essentially. That would be hilarious. Well, not hilarious because I would have spent a lot of money, but I feel like if I ever go to Japan, I will be too tall to ride everything. I've seen Coaster Studios that's a weird thing to say. Whatever, I've never said that. Video on Tokyo Dome, and Thunder Dolphin has a weird like clearance. I've been on Dueling Dragons actually, Dan. I've been on the red one, only the red one, but I've been on Dueling Dragons, and I don't remember anything about it. I was way too young. I was 15 when I wrote that, and yeah, I really do not remember it. Anyway, the people at Europa Park have the flags of the languages they speak on their name badges. Yeah, it's actually a common thing to like big resorts. Not necessarily in the US. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure. Actually, it might be, but I know at least like the first time I saw that as a kid. Obviously, that was literally my first park. Was Disneyland Paris doing the little Mickey flag badges, pins they're called, on the name tag as well, and it's really handy. But I know Efteling does that as well. Obviously Europa Park does that as well, and I don't know actually. I feel like Universal. I was about to say if, but it's more when, really. When they get to the UK, I feel like they'll do that as well. It's so crazy to think we're gonna get a Universal Park so close to home. Like, even myself as a Frenchman, I find that insane. Absolutely insane. Greetings from Germany! Hey! Hey, so I assume Junos, Junos. I don't know. Hyperspace, boo! Boo, hyperspace! Space Mountain, yes! Like, the Space Mountain is great, like, the original one. Hyperspace, no. Absolutely not. Hyperspace can go in the garbage, man. And BTM is godly indeed, yes, .net. Nick is asking, would you ever consider going to a Danish theme park? Yes, actually. A really funny story about that. We were supposed to do that last year. We didn't do that because I'm a broke-ass man. But, yeah, no. And not only that, but also I believe Corvus had used all his vacation days, or at least like a lot of them, so he couldn't do another big trip. And so yeah, I feel like that's why we haven't done that. I don't know, it was so long ago that I don't really remember the details, but yeah, we had one planned. I still have the roadmap actually, but we were supposed to do Scandinavia. We wouldn't have done actually Finland, because like Finland is literally across the I don't know actually how you call that, but whatever, across the water from Sweden and everything. So we were going to start in Stockholm with Grönland, then go to Kolmarden. I believe we would have gotten to Liseberg, then went up north to, what's that park called? It's in Norway, this one. The one with the Norwegian loop. Is it Speed Monster, that ride? What is that ride? That park. Anyway, people in the chat are probably gonna be able to figure it out. And then take a train all the way to damn it, what's the capital? Copenhagen. To Tivoli Gardens, Bakken, and then go to Jersey. Indeed, yeah. So yeah, it would have been a massive trip, like a massive trip. But yeah, definitely something that was planned at some point that we didn't end up doing. So yeah, definitely someday. I'm so inspired by those countries. I almost studied Swedish at the university. Unfortunately, I kind of left because of COVID. But yeah, I love those countries, and someday I will definitely do that. You want this song on the playlist? Let me check. It is. Sapphire Symbiosis. This is the 45th title on Yumi and Fluidity. Yeah, but you get no games. Okay, I get no games. I don't get your question, Keegan. Okay. Does the queue of this restaurant actually work? No. No, it doesn't. It's just here for show. It's just like... yeah. Just here to pretend, you know. Actually, when I guest tested the park, I just didn't even want to sit there. So it's actually kind of sad. Like, I went into so much detail for those booths, and they don't even end up sitting at those. It's so sad. Actually sad. It is what it is. Let's see. Favorite theme park merch you have and don't have. The favorite one I have, it's the Untamed underwear. I love it so much. It's my most comfy underwear that I own. But more seriously, it's probably my. Did I? No, I didn't skip your flying taxi question. I said I didn't have the piece count to add a flying taxi anytime soon. Yeah, more seriously, it's probably the little Conda statue. I really like this one. Let's see. And don't have. I don't know. I'm not really into theme park merch all that much. I don't have the baby Conda. I have the statue of the big Conda. It's technically not a big Conda, but like an adult Conda with a small statue. Essentially, that's what it is. It's great. It's awesome, and it's really cheap. Like as merch, like that's probably the best theme park merch I own. But my favorite is still the Untamed underwear. It's great. Yeah, I believe the statue, the little statue, resin statue, was 17 euros, something like that. It's really good value, like for the quality of it. It's really great, and it comes in a box that is really safely with you know, things that protect the statue essentially. Not so creative, Kyle. Do you know if you have to download custom media and images on the workshop? I do not know. I'm not on PC. I cannot use those. Sorry. 17, Dance. Only 17. Not 70. 17. So it's really cheap. No, 70 would have been like... I wouldn't have said it was cheap otherwise. 70 would have been like outrageous. You live near Lille, right? Yeah, in that region, essentially. I don't really want to dox me, but yeah, it's definitely in the north of France. Have you ever had a bad coaster experience? Oh yes, several. Oh yes, stuck on ride, super rough ride, hit by an object. Antonio has been hit on Conda by a phone, so I suppose that was one. Another one that I had was on Mars at Energylandia. I actually have the POV of that. If you look at my Energylandia vlog, it's horrible. Like, it's terrible. Is he still alive? Yes, actually, just because I knew where the infirmary was after that ride, we went to the infirmary and they gave him a bag of ice, essentially, to keep on the swelling on his swelling lip for the whole day. And it was the beginning of the trip as well, and he was our driver, so that would have been really bad if Antonio wouldn't have been able to drive, or in a bad bad situation, essentially. And stuck on a ride. Yes, I have been stuck on a ride on Rock and Roller Coaster at Disneyland Paris. So now it's Flight Force, and I was stuck at the end of the launch tunnel, essentially. And that literally scared me for a whole year. Like, I didn't ride any roller coaster for a whole year. Didn't I block check Voltron? Yes, but that wasn't a bad experience. This was literally great. Like, this was probably my most unique ride on Voltron. Like, doing literally every block section and doing the swing launch and everything. It was awesome. Like, even though we wasted a lot of time that day, I wouldn't say it was a bad experience. This was like goated. I love doing it. Just to have the swing launch and the amount of hang time you get on the stall because of the swing launch is just godly. Absolutely godly. Okay. I don't really want to dox me. Sure is a sentence of ever. Oh shoot, is he still alive? Yes, he is. You'll be free to 4 trains from Universal UK. Exactly, exactly. And that's why I always take the train in Lille when I go to the UK anyway. So yeah, I don't like planes. It's not that I'm scared of planes, it's that I have a problem with my ears. So I don't like taking planes all that much because it really messes up with my. It completely ruined the Poland trip that we did back in 2023, just because I couldn't hear anything. So yeah, that would be insane. That would be absolutely insane to basically to get to Universal. I suppose I would have to get a train to Lille, then get the Eurostar to St. Pancras, then go on the tube to whatever the station is going to be. Actually, there's a good chance that St. Pancras has trains going to Bedford. It would be insane. Absolutely insane in that sense. That would be like 3 trains. That'd be great. But yeah, it's gonna be like extremely close. It's gonna be great. I love that. I'm actually gonna try something to just do. Let's see. I'm gonna mute park music, but unmute game soundtrack. Maybe now I'll get the. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna put that here. Or actually, I have a better view. Hold on. Yeah, it's just gonna be insane. That's why I'm really excited, and I'm also excited about the fact that it's going to basically kick the hive that Disney is. Hey Kebab, welcome to the stream, man. Oh, sorry, I I didn't even know you were there for so long. Hey Red, sorry I missed you as well. Mm. Are you glad you never got to ride Anaconda at King's Dominion? I don't even know what that is. I assume it is like an old Vekoma or an arrow looper. Probably terrible, yeah. Knowing my love for Goodyearix at Parc Astérix, yeah, I'm definitely glad that I didn't get to ride that. Yes, trains run from St. Pancras to Bedford. Insane! Actual pogers, man. This is gonna be crazy. Although it's still probably gonna be quite costly, but still, I'm like really excited about this project, just as much as the English folk are, probably. So yeah, no, definitely. I'm really excited to just get from my north of France to. It really is a great thing that despite Brexit, I don't want to get political. Please don't get political in the chat. I hate politics. Uh, but despite that, I feel like we can still get really easily to the UK or the UK to mainland Europe really easily thanks to a passport, essentially, because there's no like big document that you need. It's really easy. You just show it to border control, and that's it. You're on the train and you go. It really is cool. I really like that system, and especially because I really love going to the UK. It's always a really fun time to meet Corvus. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. I love that. Favorite comfort meal? I have a lot actually. Oof. Like my terrible comfort meal would probably be KFC with the too hot for you hot sauce. I love hot sauce, guys. Actually, oh my god, I have to talk to you guys about that. Once I get like more money, like when I actually get a decent amount of money monthly with YouTube, and that I get like to a milestone, and now that I stream, I can do that as well. I really do want to like, I really want to do a live where I do the hot ones thing. You know, the things that celebrities do. Not that I am a celebrity. I am not. I'm like a tiny YouTuber who's like insignificant. But I wanted to try that for so long, and I feel like it would be such a fun thing to do together. Like see me react to like hot sauce with tenders. It would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just because I'm a big hot sauce guy. I love hot sauce. So yeah, I suppose it would be that, or chicken and fries. Essentially, chicken and fries is kind of my ritual that we have with my mom. We have had that for like 7 years, which is quite a long time for me. And yeah, I just love that. It's like our little ritual. So probably that. Or probably some of my grandma's cooking, but unfortunately she passed away like 5 years ago, so ain't no way that I will be able to experience that again. But my mom is trying to cook her recipes again, so who knows? Maybe one day. But my mom's a decent cook. She doesn't like to admit it, but she's like amazing. She does such great cooking. It's awesome. Are you French? I am. Oui, oui. Oui, je le suis. Yes, I am. I totally am. Is there a way to get 2 to 3 meter pieces in Planet Coaster 2? I believe. Okay, so I'm not on PC, so I'm not that familiar with that. But I believe if you go into your files and edit the value, there's a way to do that. Like if you open some sort of file through Notepad, I believe you can change that. I will direct you to speak with .NET, who's a no. No, you can't? Okay, he's saying you can't. Okay, my bad. Short pieces are a mod. Okay, my bad. So, mod. My bad. It's angle snap. Okay, my bad. My bad. Hey, Smile Advocate. Welcome to the stream. If you ever go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I recommend going on Alpengeist or Pantheon if they're open. They are really good. Again, no idea if I ever am going to be able to afford that kind of trip, so I don't want to make any promises. But I would love to go to American parks. Like there are a lot of parks that I would love to do because America is like literally the US of A are a whole continent in itself. Like it's so big. It's like I mean it's literally like what 51 states I believe. So yeah, it's like 50 states. It's insane to me. It's so huge, and I cannot comprehend that as a European where everything is like close by. So, but yeah, I would love to go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg or Busch Gardens Tampa as well. I will probably get to Tampa first if I ever again get the money. Yay! Especially Alpengeist. I believe Alpengeist is the tallest inverted coaster, right? So with my newfound love of inverted coaster, the plural, I would love to go on that for sure. And Pantheon, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tutatis. I'm sorry. Every time I say Tutatis, it's really weird because my French brain is here, but my English brain is here, and so I do a mix up, and it's weird. But yeah, because of Tutatis, I don't know. I feel like not only I wouldn't like it as much as Tutatis, but also I feel like it's not my kind of thing. You know, I'm not into. Well, I was about to say I'm not into intense coasters, but I have a newfound love of intense coasters. So that is weird. That is actually weird. I love Tutatis.net. I do love Tutatis. I'm so proud that it's the best coaster in France. But yeah, no, it's definitely. Actually, let's look at my top to see where it lands. It's really handy that I have that. Like, it's 14th. Actually, it's way higher than I thought it would be. Yeah. It's not my favorite thing. I appreciate what it does and what it did for the theme park industry in France, because now I would say, actually, as a Frenchman who is experiencing the not only the European market of theme parks but also the French one, I would say that Tutatis really did something for our theme park market in general, like something really positive. And I feel like we're seeing like a lot of investments that are bolder around French theme parks. I'm thinking of the rocking boat that's going at Futuroscope. I'm thinking about Mahuka that opened last year, sorry, at Walibi Rhône-Alpes. And what else? Jardin d'Acclimatation, which is getting a Gerstlauer family coaster as well. I feel like there's another one that I'm missing. Oh, and La Mer des Sables as well, which is a tiny park. and not really a well-known park as well. But they're getting a terrain GCI, I believe, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. Never in a million years would I have thought that this would ever happen. I feel like it's weird not to have music, guys. I thought by removing the music and adding the in-game soundtrack, this would have worked, but no. I just need a hold on. I feel like if I pause the thing, there we go, like right there, and now we're gonna be able to get some songs. Anyway, let's go back to the chat. Sorry. 100 hours in Blanco 2. Yay! Congrats, Dan. Tom Tycoon is asking. Is it a question actually? Your accent isn't too bad. Can you say happy birthday without saying birthday? Birthday? I guess. There you go. Yeah, have you built your spike ghost? No, I have not. Yeah, speaking about that thing. I'm like, so this is not the 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 current version of this thing. I've just done the Q&A part, quote unquote. Yeah, the music is coming back. The Q&A part, like a couple days ago. So it's a little outdated, this version of Camtasso Park. But I basically have a whole structure here, a bigger structure that is done. I have to do a facade for this part of the queue as well, but this will be a show building, obviously. Basically, I don't know if you can see here, especially because it's kind of inverted, but it's a research center. So this is going to be the research center part of the queue here. And then with the that thing here, you're gonna get down here to that level and go to the actual station that's gonna be around here, like around here. So yeah, lots of plans. I feel like this area is taking me so long though. I really have to like take a little break from it. So I have I've started a whole new project actually that I don't want to talk about yet. I will say some things about it soon to channel supporters. So if you guys want to join the channel supporters, by the way, the link is in the description, and you can gift some memberships to people as well that are in the chat. That would be really nice, especially because we're not a lot tonight. We're like a really small family tonight. So I feel like you can get some people that are really interested. Can we know what kind of project it is? Yeah, it is my next park, essentially. It's just my next park. It's as easy as that. I just had an idea on the fly yesterday, and I wanted to try it, and so boom, that I just wanted to try it, and it's definitely gonna happen. At first, I thought I was gonna do a water park, especially because of the new update that's coming out next month. I was about to say next week, but next week is the Frontier Unlocked. But yeah, no, I'm working on the next park already. It's totally different um, to Camtasso Park. Even though I love Camtasso Park, I love theming, but sometimes I just want to build coasters, man. I just want to build something more realistic and more grounded, and that doesn't have an unlimited budget like this park has. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a nice contrast. The series will definitely premiere after Camtasso Park. So if you're not a member, a channel supporter, I mean, um, you're not gonna see anything about that until the end of Camtasso Park. So yeah, there you go. And Favorite area of a theme park? Oof. I guess. I don't know. I would say. I want to say Rookburg, but I feel like. Hmm. I'm gonna say Rookburg. Whatever. Let's go. Let's roll with it. Definitely Rookburg. I feel like it's weird. Hold on. You know what we'll do? I have a really bad idea. So I want to turn the music off. There we go. Turn the park music back up. And we're gonna go through songs together, okay? Just to mix it up a little. Damn it, where is it? It's here. Okay, so... music... this one. Any more questions, guys? Still in the same area I left you in. Yeah, we're done with the planned questions. Now we're in the live questions. No. Hey, Ian, can you pronounce Rookburg correctly compared to 98% of people? I don't know. I'm saying Rookburg. Isn't that Rookburg? What are we working on? Nothing. We're literally working on nothing. Tonight is just a Q&A. The German way? No, the German are weird. It's like Rockburg? Something like that? Rockburg? I don't like that way of saying it, so I'm saying Rookburg. I do know that rock means smoke or something like that. Or steam. So kind of the, I don't know, steam or smoke city. Favorite track on Yumi and Fluidity? Oh, I'm gonna, yeah, let's see. So for the J.J. Ibsen tracks, it's easily easy breezy, like easy breezy rocks. It's just mwah, awesome. Then I really like the Magic of Moments. Actually, let me put the Magic of Moments. I'm hoping you guys can hear that correctly. Hold on, let me turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so the Magic of Moments is one of my favorites. I really like everything that they've done with the Norse one. The Viking theme, sorry, not the Norse one. It technically is Norse. What else? I love El Salsa Chapateo as well. Absolutely awesome. The one I used in the Pueblo in this park. I love Druid Damnation as well, is a good one. And of course, Moo Moo Milkshake, guys. Awesome thing. Like, Moo Moo Milkshake is probably the most genius song I've ever seen in a... Probably not the most genius, but like the most genius song in any Planet Coaster, Planet game soundtrack, really. Let's see, I've seen a few questions. Heyo, just checking in for a little while before bed. How's things here? We're just done with the planned questions. Now we're doing live questions. So if you want to get a few in, Broccoli, now's the time. Darkseas is asking, if you had a chance to design a coaster for any park in the world, what park would you choose and what coaster type would you add to it? That's a hard one. Easy. Actually, easy. I would do it. I would love to have a Vekoma MK1101, but like a redo of Goodurix at Parc Astérix. Like Goodurix is really in the state that it really needs to go and have something different here, and so yeah, I feel like I would love to get that for sure. And I don't really know the layout it would have. But yeah, as far as coaster types and where, that would be it. I mean, you can you can give me live questions if you want, Broccoli. Hey, back, I'm Front. What's my favorite Frontier Workshop creator? That's a bit hard. That's a little bit hard at the moment. I feel like we're still too early in the game's life cycle for me to really have a favorite one. But during the Planet Coaster Console Edition days, my favorites were NH99, were Albris, Antonio as well. Basically everyone that I collabed with on Little Lost City. By the way, Little Lost City is not a video that has worked that well, and I feel like a lot of people need to go watch my Little Lost City video. It's like a huge PlayStation collab that I've done with a few of the best builders in the PlayStation Planet Coaster community, and it probably is my favorite project that I've worked on in all the Planet games. It's absolutely crazy. I'm gonna switch that thing. Let's see. Oh, we have some of the Norse one. Let's go with Yggdrasil. Oh, it's a little bit different. Hold on. Listen to it really. I feel like it's slower. Really interesting. Oh, now it's speeding up. Okay. Play Moo Moo Milkshake. Yeah, when Yggdrasil is done, I'll do that. Actually, let's search for it. See, that's why I want to be on PC as well. Like, I need to tap every time I want to go down this thing, whereas I just need to use the wheel if I need to go down on a PC. Anyway, daughter is crying, but I'll be back with a live question. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Wow, this song sounds like fly music? I don't think so. Okay, if you think so, that's fine. Hey Glapix, welcome to the chat. What was your most amazing thing you witnessed? Can you reformulate the question for me, White Giraffe? That'd be nice, because I'm not sure what you're saying here. Right, let's go for Moo Moo Milkshake. Hell yeah. Any plans for a Planco 2 collab park like Little Lost City? I wish. Not yet. Not yet because I'm like way too... my time is basically swallowed by everything that I do on Planet Coaster at the moment, so I don't have time to think about that, unfortunately. I would love to plan and be a part of that. I feel like the closest thing we have to that at the moment would be Corvus's Cedar Cove, but unfortunately I feel like this one is quite a slow one, you know. Like I've already finished my coaster and I feel like it's not gonna get in the actual series before, like, I don't know, a few months at the very least, so yeah, it is what it is. But I would love to do another collab that I helm, especially because it's gonna be an ego thing again. I'm sorry, I hate doing ego things, but I really liked how I planned Little Lost City. Like, basically do a theme and a storyline that everyone has to respect, but then you just and a color palette as well, really important. But then the creators could just do whatever they want, and I really want to do that again. Like, I really want to find a theme in Planet Coaster 2 that we can all group together around. It's not a way to say that, but hey, whatever. You got what I meant. So yeah, someday, I'm sure. Just not right now, but I would love to do another one. Your most amazing act in my life. I don't know. No idea. Honestly, zero idea. I have no idea. Yeah, off the top of my head, I have no idea. Do I dance? I do not dance, no. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. I do dance, but alone. I'm really shy. I'm really shy. I like to dance, but alone and while singing, and it's weird. It's weird. I love to sing, but alone as well. The only thing that you would hear me sing, well, it's not really singing if it's humming, really, but I would probably hum in live streams. You've heard me hum in live streams before, actually. How do I give my entrance building more beauty? I don't know. Usually what I do with not only entrances, but like buildings in general, it's try to give them depth, you know. It's all about depth and not overcrowding it. It's a weird mix of things, really. It's like really focusing on details where it needs to have details, which is not saying a lot, I know, but still, thanks to those details, being able to have a depth effect. You know what I mean? Can I do a backflip on stream? How can I attempt that? Hold on. Yes, I can. I'm gonna show it to you right now. There you go, backflip. Oh, and everyone's gonna barf now. Where's my speaker? Where's my speaker? I've lost my speaker. There it is. I'm gonna change the music now. First Flight, I love First Flight. Feels really Avengers-y, right? If you could drop everything and go to any theme park in the world right now, which park would you go to? Oof, that is a harsh one. It's kind of cheating, but Epic Universe. It's not open yet. But yeah, Epic Universe for sure. Honestly, at the point financially where I am, any theme park would do. Like if I would be, that's basically how I approach life. Actually, once I get an opportunity to get to a theme park, I'm like, yes, get me there. Sometimes it will ruin me financially, but I love theme parks. So as soon as I will be able to get to one that's kind of affordable, like perhaps one-day trips, you know what I mean? I usually take the opportunity where it presents itself. That's basically what happened with Toverland in December, and I love that. I absolutely love that. But realistically, Dan, I feel like I would go back to Efteling right now and do Danse Macabre. That's what I would like to do. And you're going. Bye, Dan! Thank you for sticking around, man. Backflip, I did the backflip. What else? Fast and calm or slow and intense? What are you talking about? Yeah, obviously you're talking about coasters. Depends on the mood. Depends on the ride, on the ride type, the manufacturer, what it tries to do. I feel like there's a time for both. There's also fast and intense. Fast and calm, probably. Yeah, fast and calm. Because slow and intense is not my kind of thing. You know, I don't feel like I. Can I yodel? Is that the? Oh yeah, I think I can. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta pause the music and get my mic like really far away from my mouth, because otherwise it's gonna be weird. Yodelay, 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 woo. That was nice, right? I feel like that was nice. Alright, I've come prepared. Did you ever consider a part-time job at a theme park? Yes! Actually, and that's why you're opening some wounds, man. But yeah, no, definitely. That's basically what I tried to do last year. The big portion of time where there was no videos. I basically tried to get to Disneyland Paris and Parc Astérix, and it didn't work. Didn't work out. A lot of things didn't work out last year, and so that's why I'm here doing YouTube videos. Let's see. Hey Ann, what is your favorite infinity coaster? Oh, I'm not a big infinity coaster lover, but amongst the one, so let's just put it out there. The ones I've ridden are Fury at Beaubillon Lawn, not in this order, by the way. So Fury at Beaubillon Lawn, Carajo at Tripsdrill, and Smiler at Alden Towers. And probably the one that I like the most is, ironically, the one that has the worst restraints, but it probably would be Smiler. I really didn't like Fury or Carajo. I feel like they've aged really poorly, and Smiler has as well, in a different way though. I feel like Smiler uses its speed so well that it just flows through the layout, and even if there's like a big moment where a big uncomfortable moment towards the end of the ride, I feel like most of the ride is fine. Not to say that actually Fury is pretty smooth. It really is smooth. It's just too intense to me. I don't like the intensity of Fury, and it's short as well. I don't get Fury. Fury is not my type of ride, and Carajo is just like roughness incarnate. I I don't get how people can like this coaster at all. It was like hot as hell when we went as well, so it was really really warm and it went really really fast. So I really didn't like my I think I only rode it once, whereas the boys rode it like twice or thrice or maybe four times even. I'm not even sure. The one that I loved at Tripsrail though was Hal Superkopf. Amazing that thing, absolutely amazing. Vekoma invert, the first Vekoma inverted, no suspended. Sorry, yeah, they're called suspended. STC essentially. It's great. It's awesome. That's another coaster type that I would love to see in the game. Actually, the STCs. That'd be nice. What is the worst roller coaster that I've ever ridden? I've talked about that a little bit earlier, but it's basically Mars at Energylandia. It's I actually have my POV of that. I'm actually gonna put that in the chat for you guys. It's terrible. Oh yeah, the music is not playing. My bad. Sorry. Thanks, Mystic, for reminding me. That's because someone has asked me how can I yodel, and I yodeled. Where's the Energylandia thing? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, vlogs. Wow, a year ago. Feels so long ago. There we go. Maybe that's all you want to share about last year, and that's fine. But if I may, what happened at the park jobs? Um, okay, so I could do the whole story actually. It's just not really interesting to you guys, I feel like. But what happened last year is that I left my, well, actually at the end of 2023, now that I think about it, I left my old job because I wasn't feeling it anymore, and so I was unemployed for a good part of like 9 months, I believe, which wasn't glorious. It was what it was, and at first I started by wanting to enter the escape room business, which wasn't a success. Everyone basically wanted, well, every business that I wanted to get hired in basically told me that they were hiring people that were students, essentially, because they were cheaper, you know, and they're part-time and everything. And I believe there's a few ways that you're helped by the government when you hire that specific type of people. So I wasn't one of those because I stopped my studies a while back now. So I started. I tried to get help from a governmental thing, establishment, I suppose, that helps you get jobs. And I was like, okay, maybe I can try to get hired by a theme park. So thanks to them, I tried to, through them rather, I tried to go into Disneyland Paris and Parc Astérix. Didn't work out because for some reason those folks didn't ever tell me, sorry, that it wasn't the shows. Essentially, it wasn't like Ride Up or whatever. It was the shows. I don't even know why, but sure, okay. And I was like, that's absolutely not what I want, and I don't want to work with you guys anymore. So I left essentially. And what else? Oh yeah, and then last summer, well, not really last, yes, it was last summer actually, towards the summer, the end of spring, beginning of summer, I wanted to, I need to change the music. I'm gonna bring back the magic of moments. There we go. Back in June or May or June, something like that, I really wanted to get into a new new university, sorry, that was offering theme park management things. And so I tried that. It needed to be, you needed to do 2 years in tourism before getting into theme park management. And unfortunately, I never got called back by the tourism things. So I was kind of at a crossroad when I got rejected one more time, essentially, because I was basically going from rejection to rejection to rejection. And that basically got me to a crossroad where I was like, okay, I really want to do YouTube. I really miss like focusing on YouTube because I had been doing it for about 2 years back then. And I was like, okay, what if I try YouTube? You know, I can earn some money through YouTube. Let's try that. And basically, I decided that around the same time when Planet Coaster 2 got announced, and my channel really blew up thanks to that. Just because I started a series, and also because I covered the launch like really quickly. Well, not the launch, sorry, the announcement really quickly. I feel like I done a video like the quickest I'd ever done. I've done a video. I feel like I've done it in what, 3 or 4 hours, something like that. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, it was really quick. I still don't know how I've done it. I feel like I've done something similar with the first gameplay reveal on July 31st last year, but I think I wanted to go to bed at some point and not get footage until the next day. But yeah, I really dislike doing news videos. I feel like I just ruin my sleep every time I do those. So yeah. But yeah, all that to say, I just wanted to try the YouTube thing. Is it working? Frankly, not at all. No, but I'm doing what I love, and that's why I keep doing it. Frankly, it's not doing me a lot of money. If I can be transparent with you guys, I do about 200 euros a month, and that's not a lot. That's not enough to live. Fortunately, I still live with my mom, and so I help with the groceries. I help with everything that I can. But yeah, that's still not a lot. and especially because I have projects like the PC, for example. I really want to get to PC, but unfortunately I don't have like a lot of money that I can save every month to get there. So yeah, that's kind of my situation. But hey, it is what it is, and I hope that being transparent with you guys is something that you like. That's again why I started streaming in the first place. It's so that I can have that kind of conversation with you guys where you get to know me better. And sometimes getting to know me better is also getting to know my moments that are and have been harder for me. So yeah. Broccoli is saying, great story. I think most people here are interested in your story, mate. Thanks. Final question before I'll go to sleep. Shame will only have your voice while you are so wildly attractive. Actually, that is a good point. I really wanted to make the camera work, essentially. And I tried to plug my Insta360 to the PlayStation to have, you know, kind of like a webcam, essentially, to use it as a webcam. Technically, you could do that with any camera. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the 360 because of the nature of the 360. But I really wish I could have my face cam, because, you know, I've never shied away from showing my face anywhere. I've literally have done vlogs the first year I started YouTube. So I feel like this is something that I will do eventually, once I get like a decent streaming tools is what I'm saying, essentially. So yeah, eventually you'll see my face as I speak to you, and it will be better because I'll get to literally speak to you through my eyes. Anyway, I've not watched the chat. Not really a question though. It was a question, I suppose. Hey Alkalan, thanks for joining, man. Nick is saying, respect from all of us. Yan, we love your work and we'll always support you. Thank you so much. It actually really means a lot to me. Just because it really is hard to do that decision, you know. It's not a reasonable decision to do. And I feel really irresponsible. But I love being it, you know. I feel basically when I got to that crossroad in my life where I chose to do YouTube, I was like, if I don't do it, I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna have a really boring job to me, and I'm gonna hate myself for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's why I tried to do that. What else? Can we give you coaster challenges for a future video? I'm trying to step away a little bit from coaster challenges because I realize with a poll that you guys don't really enjoy coaster challenges as much as park series. So yeah, I'm trying to focus on park series now. Mystic, try to build a coaster in 10 minutes right now. Let's go. Actually, let me put a timer. Hold on. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna step away from the chat a little bit while I'll do the coaster, but since it's a challenge, I like that challenge. So, let me just go there. Let me see. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, you ready? It's gonna be the Death Star battle alarm for the end of the of the timer. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna cheat so bad. Okay. Something like this. I don't care. I still use the supports. My it's so stupid saying that, but my main inspiration for this is gonna be Brazilian buggies at Bellwell Park. Which is already like way further than what I'm already doing. It's so stupid. What am I doing? Chat, what am I actually doing? Hold on. 8 minutes 47 seconds remaining. I have to custom support it? No way. I'm not custom supporting it. I'm never gonna have time. I'm gonna redo Caterpillar. I can't do decoration in 10 minutes. Have you seen how slow I build, guys? There's no way. There ain't no way I'm doing all that in 10 minutes. I can do a layout in 10 minutes, I think. Scenery brush? No way I'm using that. What am I doing? Ah. Sorry. I'm dying over here. White Giraffe is saying, bro, give yourself a challenge. This is the challenge. This is the challenge. This is so challenging that my brain doesn't work so fast. I'm stupid. Oh, I hate that. That's why I don't do those challenges. Do a loop on the junior coaster for sure. What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? You know what? You guys want an inversion? I'll put an inversion. What am I doing? How long do I have left? 6 minutes. Gee. I am creating a Mars 2.0. Hold on. Mars looping. Well, 0G rolling, but hey, you get my meaning. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely horrible. Oh my god, I already hate what I'm doing. What is this? What am I even doing, chat? Whose idea was that as well? I think it was Mystic's, right? I should never listen to Mystic. What am I doing? Yeah, and hurry. 5 minutes left. It's fine. What am I even doing? Oh, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. There we go. Okay. This isn't a Giga. You didn't say Giga. You didn't specify. Did you specify? Broccoli, thank you so much for the €2. Sorry. You only said a coaster. Yeah, sorry that I didn't watch the chat. I'm just kind of trying to... Yeah. Whatever. Let's move that crap. I just want a Giga. Well, screw you! You're not getting a Giga! Oh my god, it's it screwed up the inversion. What is this? What nightmare is this? Lame no Giga. I don't watch the chat, some random coaster fan. You know what? You'll get an Outer Banks, whatever that is. This is so stupid. Chat. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. We have our coaster, and actually, just because I've never used those before, there you go. Defunct trains. Let's build. Let's ride our crappy ride. Our pin ferry, so I saw someone say in the chat. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. What is this? What is this? It's so slow. So sluggish. Well, there you go, guys. 10 out of 10 on smoothness. Are you kidding me? No way. Actually, I should... Hold on. Front bumper, probably. Actually. It is better but than Mars, yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's a low bar to clear, right? I can't wait. I can't believe that this is actually kind of decent. I mean, only the inversion is kind of weird. I hadn't seen the unfilmed ones like they're really cool. I should use that in the park sometime. This is so stupid. Okay. I've had enough of this. Put a huge ass tree on the... Okay. I can do this. No, wait! Train! Go back to the station. Attach scenery. I know what I'll do. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I'm gonna put this. This is gonna be stupid, guys. Can I not? Ah, there it is. Okay. Then I want to put it This is cursed. What am I doing, chat? This is like really... This really has like really late night stream energy right now. This is like... Planet Coaster brain rot. What is the biggest tree that I can get? Is it the... Yeah, that's big. Oh, I know! The kapok tree. Where's the kapok tree? I'm gonna use the grove. Look at that, chat. This thing is bigger than the coaster. Okay, let's do... Oh my god, yes! Yes! This is glorious! Actually glorious. Name the coaster Wildcat? Sure. Wildcat, there you go. You scaled the kapok tree. You can do that? Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to... Hold on. How do I... Can I just... Seems like I can. Just need to... Yeah, okay. So now I'm in here. Scale these up. Oh my goodness, it's like the size of Contasso Park, guys. It's literally the size of the Mexican area. Hold on. If I actually put it here... Oh, this is gonna be cursed. Actual Planko brain rot. Oh my god. What am I doing? There we go. You can do it. Oh, what a cursed thing. You know what would be funny? It would be funny if we rode Cactus Express while this thing was going on. Oh, what a cursed thing. Whose idea was this? Oh goodness, what is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Feels like we're getting an eclipse like every second. It's so funny. Yeah, train go boom. Look at that! It literally looks like an eclipse! It's crazy. Look at how the lighting, like, is weird at the end of the tunnel. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's dueling! Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? What a sight. How is my PS5 not exploded yet? It's a powerful console, man. Look at that. Is that what hell looks like? Like Planko brain rot? It's so cursed. Hell is better than this, for sure. Right, well, guys, I feel like if you guys actually, if you have like one or two or a few final questions before we finish the stop saying Planko brain rot. It's literally what this is. Um, yeah. So if you have like final questions, let's put them in the chat right now, and then we'll just end the stream. I feel like it's do do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? I do not wear wigs. Maybe. Have you worn wigs? I have worn wigs. Will you wear wigs? Maybe. Can I make another track? I will not do another. When will you wear wigs? Classic. Absolute classic. Yeah, I will not build another coaster for now. I'm just gonna go through a few. Do I like paella? Me gusta paella bastante bien. Let's say it like that, you know. Like I'm not a big fan of paella, but I'll eat it if I get what is going on with those trees. If I yeah, if someone made paella for me, yeah, I suppose I would eat it, but I'm not like a huge fan of paella. Look at this. What nightmare is this? Have I ridden Lek? Yes, I even have a full vlog actually .net that you can watch after the stream. Let me put it in the chat. I have a full POV, my full first ride reaction actually. Should make Tim. What is up with you? By the way, guys, next stream is going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be a single stream week, the last one of the month. And but then we'll start March with obviously the contest showcase, you know, the little videos, and what was I saying? And 2 streams as well. Isn't your stream going to be during the unlocked? I hope not. Logically, it's supposed to be an hour after the unlocked. So if it's during the unlocked, it will be during the Elite Dangerous parts, which nobody cares about. Well, at the very least. So so no, the you got addicted to the streams. Yes, I need it in my blood now. I genuinely love the. It's more the social interaction of streams that I'm interested about. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do love streams now. I was scared of streams at first, and then you guys like made me really comfortable about those. So yeah, thank you guys, actually. Ian, when you leave here, can you rate my flume in media chat? I can rate your flume right now, live, actually. Where is it? Media. Your flume? Where's your flume? That's a flume? What the heck is this? What the heck? .net. That is so odd. Wow. Can you imagine how... Can you imagine if that worked? So basically, for context, for people who aren't on the Discord, .net just posted a modded creation where people behave on a like they were on the Flume, but on coaster track, and it's really funny. But can you imagine how this thing will behave once the update goes live next month? It's gonna be hilarious. Like they're gonna be able to go off coaster track. It's gonna be funny. He just said, "Oh God." Imagine that with the rafts. Do it now. I want to see it. I want to see it. I could put anything on it, by the way. Okay, I'll look at that on the Discord. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in with that Q&A. It was a bit of a different stream. No progress done on Camtasso Park. No showcase today. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you all on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday yet? I don't know. I love you all very, very much, and see you guys later. Hold on. My button didn't work. Now it works. See you guys later.